Hello, good morning. I hope this works. My name's Milo, and it's a special bonus holiday stream because the regular one, was on New Year's, the regular time. But anyway, I'm playing Jazz Jackrabbit today, but only the special Christmas bonus episodes. So bonus episodes on a bonus episode. So I picked this because of our monthly game club that I run. Life Force chose Jazz Jackrabbit, the original, as our game to be played together. And so this is tying into that. I haven't played the actual proper game myself yet. But I'm going to stream all the special extra content, which was released for free. New game. Okay. So we've got our 4 difficulties: easy, medium, hard, and turbo. Now I do remember this. I haven't played much of Jazz Jackrabbit, but I have played it a little bit in my past, and I remember this being a thing. Hey, Life Force is here. Good to see you, buddy. Posting a Santa Claus emote. I can't tell what emotion it... I don't know. I don't know what Santa's face is trying to tell me there. But anyway, yes. I played a little bit of Jazz Jackrabbit, mostly 2. Oh, the audio's not coming through. Oh, I know why that is. Hold on, I can fix that. Yep. Just gotta do one of these. Guess I was rushing it a bit this morning. Okay, that's coming through now. It's a bit loud, so I'll turn it down. Okay, cool. Still a bit loud. And speak up if you can't see or hear anything or whatever, because I can adjust things. Anyway, I guess medium's a good way to go. I don't want to be a baby. So yeah, there's a lot of... What's A, B, and C that come after the final clash? Is there an extra expansion? I don't remember. I'll find out when I play this game properly, but for now we're just doing Holiday Hare. Wait a minute. Isn't there supposed to be like an intro? Slow motion mode, that's nice. High detail, please. We're not in 1994 anymore, I can handle it. Instructions? No. Nice blackboard there. Hey, Gibbons here. His internet, he's staying with family right now and his internet is horrid, but he's trying to lurk for now. Well, I hope this doesn't interrupt your family activities too much. Yes. I don't... Whatever. I thought there was a whole thing where it zoomed in on a planet to show you where you were. Okay, whatever. Because this takes place on a different planet to the rest of the game. The game's called... The planet's called Holideus or something. Yep. Classic. Don't know what that is. So there's a lot of pickups and power-ups and stuff. This is, of course, a mid-90s PC game where that kind of thing was common, especially from Epic Mega Games, as they're called. I've played at least one Epic Mega Games game on stream before, that being Jill of the Jungle. I played through all 3 episodes, as well as the pinball table and some other things that were related. But even though they're put out by the same company, at this point the company has a few teams working, I guess. So there's no staff in common between the two. This game was almost completely made by 2 people, or 3 people really, because I think it's Nick Stadler did some animation, but it's mostly Cliff Basinski and Arjun... Oh gosh, what was his name again? Beep, 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 beep. Nope, I didn't write it down. Just watch Jazz's idle animations for a minute, because they're quite good too. in the holiday episode, he has a special shivering animation. Oh, and yeah, Life Force mentions that the music is great. I did a brief test of this earlier, and that's the first thing I noticed. There's a wonderful... It goes through multiple Christmas carols, but with this, like, drum rock underlining it. Arjun Brucey was the name of the lead programmer on the game, and Cliff Blazinski. So this series is very much those two working as the main force behind it, with some other contributors as well, of course. And yeah, they both worked for Epic for a while. They went on to do other things. Eventually, they left their other employee and formed their own company in 2014 called Boss Key Productions or something. And they seem to be putting out a couple of things that seem to have become their specialties. That is online multiplayer third-person shooters, I think. Which, of course, Cliff Blazinski, infamous for being the main Gears of War man. You know, not the guy in the game. Marcus Phoenix, I think is his name. Buff man, oh man. Not him. The creator behind it, of course. Yeah. Life Force is telling me that Boss Key Productions closed down. Oh, that's too bad. Hope those guys are doing okay. I'm sure they are. So Jazz Jackrabbit is widely acknowledged as a Sonic the Hedgehog clone, or at least taking some of the things from Sonic the Hedgehog and making a new product out of it. Let's try out some of our other weapons. So TNT. Oh, okay. So that's like a screen clearer. The toaster. Yeah. So that's rapid fire. Good. Yeah, and I noticed some Sonic things, you know, the way Jazz picks up speed and then runs with his legs spinning. The springs, the slopes, that kind of thing. Oh my gosh, that's quite a spring. Ooh, I got a gem. There are so many pickups, and I don't know what a lot of them do. And I know most of them are probably ammo pickups for all our different guns. Let's try one more gun. RF missile. RF. Radio frequency. And of course the sign at the end, very Sonic. Yeah. Oh gosh, here's another Sonic thing. 3D bonus stages. I think they even made that comparison at the time when promoting the game. But it's like Sonic but with a gun. And on the PC. They like to emphasize how fast-paced the action was and how colorful it was, which is both very true. So which one is it? Which Sonic game is it that has the 3D with stages like this? I know Mania does, but what was it riffing on? Was it Sonic CD? I have yet to get to my big Sonic playthrough, which I have planned. Well, I had planned it for last year, but then I just didn't do it. So I'll probably do some Sonic games this year. Some on stream, I'm sure. Maybe I'll even finally play through the Mega Drive games myself, but whenever I've tried, I wasn't really into it. But the fun thing with Sonic is there are so many fan mods that add different characters to the game, and that's something I want to explore. Mostly for the original Mega Drive games. I was hoping that some of the other ones would as well. Maybe the 8-bit ones or the later handheld ones, but it doesn't seem to be the case. But people love modding the heck out of those Mega Drive ones, I tell you what. Okay. Sonic CD is what Life Force says it reminds him of, and yeah, so that's what we're going for here. Cliff and Arjun. By the way, my internet got fixed. We'll see how many frames I drop, because my dinosaur stream had a lot of dropped frames, but luckily my internet didn't actually cut out during it. And it shouldn't cut out at all from now on, hopefully, because we've had the experts in and fixed the problem. But I'm glad to have reliable internet finally. It's a small comfort when, you know, your country's on fire and smoke fills the air. Air quality is the lowest it's ever been in ever. It's among the worst in the entire world right now. I think the only thing worse were some of the more densely populated cities in India, which have huge pollution and smog problems. But it's comparable to that. At least that's what I heard at some point. It might have changed since then. Come on, this is such a dang maze. Whoop. Close, but we're not going to get those last two in the last 1 second. Time up. So, I'm not sure how many levels there actually are. I expected one level, but I guess an episode has multiple levels. This is, of course, from that same era where games were released as shareware, so you can get the first episode for free, and then if you want to register, you can get the rest of them. We saw on the level select screen how many episodes there were available. I think it was 9, plus the bonus stuff, and oh my gosh, why don't I just not do that? Yeah, we'll go this way. Ah, monkeys? Snow monkeys? Yes, snow monkeys. I do love the medley of Christmas carols, going through all of them in sequence. That's really fun. I've just been watching a Let's Player on YouTube playing through. He does some Zelda randomizers, and he's doing a Link to the Past randomizer that has extra added Christmas theming. So they do some clever things on all the different screens of the game where the music has been remixed to start as the Zelda song and then sort of transition into a Christmas carol or something, or a holiday themed song in the same sound font. It's very clever, very well done. Ah, okay. Why did it drop me on a checkpoint sign that hadn't been activated? So for this life, I'm gonna play it a bit more like fast-paced, like I expect it should be played when you're familiar with it. Whoops, see, that's the problem. Then you just fall down and have to go back. And at this point, Jazz doesn't have the saving grace of... In the sequel, all the playable characters... or... I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, they have a secondary jump thing. So Jazz's brother has a double jump. Jazz has a funny helicopter-y ear thing, much like Conquer the Squirrel in Bad Fur Day, but with his ears. Oh, it's the same place. Do you need to activate it again every time you die? Is that how it works? I don't know. That's a weird system if so. Yeah, but in the first game, we didn't have... Yeah, we didn't have secondary jumps. Or a run button, actually. They did change a lot of stuff in the sequel. So I've got 3 things lined up for today. Jazz Jackrabbit, which was originally released in 1990... Oops, didn't write that down either. I didn't write anything down today, actually, but I was trusting my brain to remember, and it didn't. Anyway, it was either 93 or 94. This is a 94 special Christmas extra that they put out. And I think it was freeware at the time, but it's definitely freeware now. And they also did a 1995 special Christmas episode, also freeware. And the third thing I'm playing today is a Christmas episode for Jazz Jackrabbit 2, which has a bit more complicated of a history. I guess I'll talk about it when I get to it, but basically it's not freeware. It was a commercial product, but only in very specific and limited regions. But it's all on GOG now. If you go to GOG, they're all the complete content from both games is available, and it's on sale right now too, actually. I was a little disappointed. The first game has a Mac port and a Linux port, but the second game is only Windows, unfortunately. Alright, sorry, neglecting chat. Yeah, Life Force is talking about the bonus stage being like a Mode 7 kind of look, which is interesting. And supplying us with some trivia, thank you. Jazz's gun is called the LFG 2000. Random Doom reference. Yeah, of course at the time, the PC gaming landscape, Doom was inescapable. It was the king of all PC games, and you couldn't ignore that, so yeah, it makes sense to include a reference to it. I wonder what it stands for in this case. Large Fragging Gun 2000. It's not even that large though. The BFG was a mega super weapon that would just obliterate everything. Jazz is a lot more versatile. It's a bit more like the Mega Buster, really. Wait, I thought this was a rapid fire gun. Now I have to tap it? Oh, okay. I was so close. Oh, my stream crashed. Hold on a second. I've got some dropped frames. Oh no, it's here. Well, I hope the archive is contiguous. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see later. Okay. I hate having to edit them together. Twitch has a feature where you can export to YouTube, which is what I habitually do with my streams, because otherwise they get lost from Twitch. And you can just hit export and it'll get sent from Twitch's servers to YouTube servers without any in between. But if I have to edit something out or join two bits together, then I have to download everything and then edit it together myself and then upload it to YouTube, which not only takes longer, but videos take up a lot of hard drive space, especially video project files, and I'm very lacking on that at the moment with my computer that is now, I guess, a bit old. Kind of planning to get a new one at some point. The problem with that is that the new version of macOS, which I would be using if I got a new computer. Yes, please. Hit Y for yes. Yeah, the new version cuts out all support for 32-bit apps. Only 64 is allowed, and when you play a lot of weird, obscure old games and use a variety of emulators for that as well, then a lot of them haven't been updated in years and might still be 32-bit, which means that I won't be able to do as much. I'll be much more limited on a new computer, even though it'll have better performance for the things it does support. Which is why the plan is to keep both, which seems very, decadent to keep two computers around, but that's the plan right now. Who knows when it's happening. By the way, we got a new background here, some new enemy types, and indeed new songs. So we get to enjoy new Christmas carols. Yeah, you thought it was all over. When New Year's comes around, Christmas is supposed to be done and you don't have to listen to this stuff anymore. But here I am, forcing it onto you. I'm not ready to give up Christmas yet. I am actually, but it just so happened that Life Force chose this for January. And it's still close enough to Christmas. The funny thing about these extra episodes, so Jazz Jackrabbit 2 has the Christmas special, but before that it had another expansion release called Secret Files, which is supposedly an Easter special release. I don't know exactly how they do that in the game, but that's something I think I would have to purchase it to explore. Ah. Nuts. Oops. Okay. Yum. So this is the problem when your character can move so fast, and yet if you do, you inevitably die, so you have to play more carefully. It's a little frustrating, you know? Oh gosh. These hands. Just no warning. Ugh. Yeah, Slapsword says it's nighttime, so we get Silent Night music. Oh, by the way, speaking of the smoke and the bushfires, Life Force, I apologize because I heard that some of the smoke from our fires is blowing over the Tasman Sea and ending up in New Zealand, so I'm sorry if you're getting any smoke haze down there. It's our fault. And it is kind of the government's fault for defunding firefighting services and ignoring climate change and stuff like that. But let's not get into politics, shall we? Let's just try and have a fun time with a video game. Life Force also says that, quote, "I'm really not a fan of the amount of viewable area in this game." Yeah, that's a common complaint I have about various games on various platforms, is how small your viewable area is. So a lot of games like to have large character sprites and show off how detailed their animation is and how detailed their character models are and stuff, which is fine, but if it comes to that being a trade-off for having a smaller overall screen and not being able to see stuff around you, and also the fact that you move so fast ties into that, that things can surprise you much more easily, then yeah, it's not a good thing in my book. And I'd rather have smaller characters and a lot more to see, which gives you more time to react to things and more time to plan your next move, where you're going to go next. And I believe that is one of the things that the sequel actually addressed. In fact, I'm surprised you picked the original Life Force as your pick, because I'd say with the amount of improvements in the sequel that it's a much more interesting game. From my limited experience. That might be premature of me to say, but I do always like having a choice of between 2 characters or 3 characters as well. That's a nice feature too, as well as the double jumps and all the other stuff I was talking about. Okay. Let's destroy these in case we fall down. Don't have to deal with them again. Oh, seriously. Also, I don't get it that you seem to have health remaining. It's like the killing blow doesn't drain the last bit of health visually in your UI. You just die, even though there's health left there. That's a minor nitpick, a visual thing. Information given to the player. Okay. So let's, this time, do it right. Thing is, if I jump over everything... Oh! I found a secret. Ooh, invincibility. Oh, okay. So those gun pickups that just look like your regular gun, they give you rapid fire. Maybe it's a limited time thing. Ah! If I can just get past this bit with the invincibility... Okay, it's run out. And that's where I died that one time. Okay, the shield will help me good though. Yeah, that's good. Just like Inner Worlds, baby. I wonder what's the first game that did that. Oh, I have a bird friend now. Ow. Okay, the bird went away. Was that like an extra hit or something? What's this? Must be a 1-up. Yep. Did Jazz say 1-up? He does have some voice clips. As we heard when I idled, he was like, "What are you doing?" Looks like my rapid fire is still working. Ah! So many secrets everywhere. I haven't really been paying attention at the end screen, but I wonder if, like Doom, they keep track of all your secrets found. That's another Sonic thing, actually, that I've noticed, is the TV monitors with power-ups. They're rare, but they're here. Ugh. Not these things. Maybe that's the sequel. I'm getting confused now. Yesterday I was just fooling around with both the first game and the sequel, preparing for today. And it's gotten a little bit mixed in my head, I think. Oh, come on. They're just everywhere. Can you run through them? I'm going to try that. We don't want to lose all our lives, though, because if we do at this point, it's back to the start of the level. Lives. Hate them. No game should have lives, ever. It's just luck, really. I'm a little disappointed that the music is mostly just Silent Night in this level. There was a variety of carols being covered in the previous bit, but oh well. I'm getting a bit of the Christmas Carol syndrome, like, just shut up, stop them already. Yeah, percentage of items, it tells you. Okay. Yes. It's a 90s PC game, of course it tracks your completion rate, says Life Force. Gotta get those sweet compel n times. Competent times. Yeah, I'm not going to be mailing any of these into a games magazine. You got a checkpoint. I did. But I assume when you run out of lives, your checkpoints don't matter. So, is that the end? That might be the end of Holiday Hare 94. Nice job. The brief stopover to Holidayus was a success. Jazz grabbed tons of holiday goodies and taught Devon's naughty goons to be nice. Oh, and a nice little end scene here. Maybe the fact that I launched these yesterday when preparing and went through the opening means that it's not going to show that intro cutscene that I was expecting. Maybe that's what happened. Happy holidays. We at Epic Meg Games wish you and your loved ones a safe, happy holiday season. Be sure to read order info to find out about Jazz CD. Thank you for your support. Of course, the original release was a floppy disk, and then there was a re-release on CD. So yeah, that character in the ending, by the way, is Eva Earlong, the damsel in distress for this game. Blah, boo. She's the princess of planet Caratus, and Devon, the turtle tortoise person, kidnapped her, and you have to rescue her because you're a man. Okay, so my name is Mill. That's me. I know I had more letters available, but oh well. So, that was Holiday Hare 94. Short little freebie. Oh yeah, the credits, of course, they're here. Arjun Brucey, programming. Cliff Blazinski, design artwork. Nick Stadler, animation. Robert A. Allen, composer. Well done with those Christmas carols, Robert. And others. So that's the end. Now, we have 95 to get to. Okay, we have a new logo for Epic Mega Games. Life Force says these high score names look familiar. Yes, indeed. Oh, I actually have to advance this manually. I wonder if we have high score, if we can access that elsewhere. I like these quotes, by the way. I was reading through this the other day. Oh, yeah. Advertising. I think there's a jazz table in Epic Pinball, but in One Must Fall 2097, which is a one-on-one fighting game, some of the jazz characters show up as guest characters inside giant robots, of course. So Eva Elong actually gets a playable turn in that game, along with Jazz. And I think Devon as well, I'm not sure. Okay, we'll stick on medium because why not? We want a bit of challenge to pad out the length of this stream, I suppose. You know what? No, I've done that. So now I'm going to switch to easy. Yes, thank you. So it's still just called Holiday Hare, but it is a different set of levels because we've loaded a different game. See, this is what I was expecting. Now approaching Candion. So we're in a different planet. And I guess everything's made of sweets. Yes, very fantastical. Oh, these are those American chocolates. What are they called? I've had them and they're not very good. Oh! What is that? A prancing rat. Giant lollipops. Biscuits. Cream-filled cookies. Oh, green ones now. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it was all just candy canes last time. We've got different sorts of things to pick up now. In addition to all the many kinds of ammo, I'm sure. And new Christmas carols. Oh, yum. Oh, Hershey's Kisses, yeah. Hershey's Kisses. I don't know why I have a little string coming out. I guess you pull the string down and that tears the foil or something. I guess that's easier than Easter eggs, where you are sort of picking at it and peeling the foil off for 5 minutes before you get to eat it. Epic Mega Games brand chocolate. Classic. What's the last game I played where you had giant food to climb around on? I think there was some in Sabrina the Animated Series Spooked. Some stuff like that. But the first thing I think of is Rayman. The original Rayman, and maybe more so similar to this in Rayman Raving Rabbids Advance, which is very much a successor to the original game. But also includes Lee from Rayman 2 and like Glowbox and the Teensies in Maya cameo roles. Very cool game, very underrated. Wait, what? Oh, somebody said rapid fire when I picked it up. There's a little voice clip. That definitely was not Jazz's voice. Rapid fire. Wow, they're really throwing a lot of ammo at you in this. Maybe that's because I'm on easy mode, you get more ammo? Before I do that. I need those kisses, man. Ooh, and something else that I didn't quite see. Oh, there's lots of secrets back here. How do I get higher? Ooh. Oh, that spoon? Maybe I can bounce on the spoon? Yeah. Oh, geez, there's a lot more to this level. Ow. Well, maybe this is an alternate path? Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Cool. Hey, Bobinator's here. How you doing, Bob? Oh. Life Force says there's a One Must Fall cameo in Jazz Jackrabbit too, so it went both ways. At least he thinks there is. Oh, and of course, Life Force is reprimanding me. You forgot to check out the order info to find out about ordering Jazz CD. Yes, I'm 100% sure you can't still do that, but good joke. Bob says, I wish this game was better, but this game is still leagues beyond Zool or Super Frog or what have you. Ah, Super Frog. Now there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I remember playing that at the house of a family friend on their computer, and it's very similar kind of, you know, does every rapid fire pickup increase the rate of your fire? I don't know. Yeah, it was very much, you know, similar. It's a platformer. I think it doesn't have the shooting, but it's very much like tons of pickups everywhere. Fruit, I think it is. Nice little storytelling here. The gingerbread fellows are getting eaten. Poor buggers. But yeah, Super Frog. I wonder if that's any good. Bob says it's not. I just remember it existing. Yeah. At one point I thought it was James Pond, so I went and played some of those and was like, no, this isn't it. Although they're similar too, I guess, you know. A similar style game. Actually, yeah, sometime this month I'm gonna play Frogato, which is a modern game that's a bit of a throwback, but not quite throwing back to that exact thing. I always think about Super Frog and Frogato together in my brain, but I don't think they're that similar really. Okay, that's the thing I didn't see before. What is it exactly? Ow. You nutcase. Oh, it's a jumpy uppy machine. I guess it makes your jump better. Oh, yeah, that improved it a lot. The bird spits! It's a little regular little squawks. That's wonderful. It died too early the last time I got it, so I couldn't... and when I took a hit, the bird went away. That sucks. I love having a little buddy. Lifeforce says, I guess the Zool comparisons are more obvious because of the Candy World. Oh, okay. So Zool had that too. I don't think I know what Zool is. Zool... Oh, is that the one where you're a ninja ant? Because that's one that I considered playing on stream at some point. Zool 2, which had the... It added the lady ant as the second playable character. I guess that's another trope of this era. Adding a second character to play as in the sequel. I guess Sonic did it first. Maybe not first. I don't know. In the case of Jazz Jackrabbit, it's probably aping Sonic in that way. I think it even had a co-op mode, the second game. Or at least some kind of multiplayer component. Oops. Yeah, whatever. I'll skip those jump pickups this time. Ugh. Stupid rats. I guess Jazz doesn't eat all the sweets that he's picking up. He only eats carrots, and they restore his health because, you know, gotta be healthy. The bird's name is Hip Hop. Okay, thanks. That's good to know. Yeah, I didn't even know that Jazz had animal buddies. So there's multiple different planets in this. We're in Blockonius or whatever it said. And of course, everything is made of Lego. Knockoff Lego, of course. Oh, when I look to him, la 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 la. Da ba boo ba boo da la la la. I don't remember the words of this song. But yes, this is very Super Mario Land 2, isn't it? In Macro Zone, there's a level, or at least one level, where you're platforming over giant construction blocks, not Lego brand, which I think was based on the fact that Nintendo at some point had their own product like that. And I can destroy the minifigs' heads. Yeah, take that. You don't deserve to live. Well, I didn't need all those health pickups. To power up spell out JJ. Wonderful. Doodaloo-doo. Hold on. Got an SMS. Wait 1 second. And we're back. What are you doing? Hey, I have a life too, Jazz. It's not all about you. What was I saying? Super Mario Land 2? Yeah, the people in this stage don't quite look like Lego people. They're more like Playmobil or Lego or Mega Blocks or something. What? You saw that. I was standing on that platform and it just scrolled me off. That's very poor. But yeah, my main complaint about this game, Bob, something Life Force said earlier, the size of the screen, the playing area is very small, and you're moving so quickly that stuff just springs on you with very little warning. Boom. Which is just a constant problem, and you know, no matter how much content you add to the game, that is a fundamental thing about how it all plays. Ugh. Seriously. You can see that happening, right? Commander Keen had moving platforms that worked, didn't it? Come on. Oh gosh. There we go. Get to the bigger one. A bit more space. No, I don't like this weapon. I think I ran out of the other thing. Oh, I got rocket skis or something. That's cool. One up. I wonder how long this lasts for. Probably until I get hit, right? But I have the shield as well. Lovely. And I have so much ammo. Better use some of it. Yeah. So Bob says, the resolution is kind of a game killer. Also, the special weapons basically don't add anything because in 95% of cases, your regular gun does enough. Yeah, that's fair. That's really true as well. And Life Force says, I want a running tally of how many innocent Lego men you've murdered. Well, they're off-brand Lego men. So I'm justified in murdering them. Nobody said Jazz was a hero. Actually, they do all the time, I guess. Whoa, what the heck? But if I were to justify my actions, I would say the ones in the background are immobile and not granted life and sentience like these other ones that are attacking me. But maybe the fact that the other ones are attacking me is justification for me destroying the ones that are just standing in the background. Because of course, they all are a homogeneous, you know, blob of people who have the same ideals and alignment. And because I've died, I've lost all my many hundreds of ammo pickups. How sad. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, including my rapid fire pickups, so I have to start tapping again. What a chore. Ugh. Would you stop it? Okay. Oh no, moving platforms. My absolute bane in this game. Yes, destroy them. They know what they did. There's no such thing as an innocent knockoff Lego man. That one can live. He's okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh! It's Spaz! Jazz's brother from the sequel. That's interesting. So they had that concept already? This came out in 95. Jazz 2 wasn't out till 98. But I guess they already had that idea. Or maybe it's just a random throwaway thing that they later expanded to turn into a character. Interesting. By the way, acknowledgement that the name Spaz is very unfortunate, and you shouldn't be naming your characters after ableist slurs. Yes, definitely. But hey, it rhymes, so that's cool. Makes the addition of the sister character stranger because her name doesn't rhyme. But we'll get to that when I get through Holiday Hare 95. Nuts! Oh yeah, Life Force points out that the red planes act like boos. I guess I didn't notice that until you mentioned it, but they absolutely do. You know, you've played a Mario. The ghosts, if you turn around, they follow you. If you look at them, they stay still. In Japanese, their name is Teresa. And supposedly, based on anecdotes, they were based on the wife of one of the main employees doing Mario game stuff, who looked meek but then could become vicious in an instant. So, I don't know, I think that might be a little bit misogynist, but okay. Oh boy. Start from the start. Okay, we can do this. I'm on easy mode, come on. How hard could it be? Are there cheat codes? Asking for a friend. Duh. This is actually a case where the launcher is maybe useful? Nope, doesn't hit the top one until it gets there. Oh my goodness. Ah. At least, unlike Mario, Jazz has a way of dealing with these things, shooting them with a big gun. Wonder if it's worth going this way for some pickups. I never did find out what's down here. Ah, a 1-up. Okay. That spring is just such a gotcha trap. Exactly the type I don't like. And it's something that came from Sonic again, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, giant pencils. That's definitely a thing that happened in Rayman too. Sorry, not Rayman 2. In Rayman as well. Pencil Land. Gosh, what was that? It was like Art Supplies Land. I think that was in both the original and Raving Rabbids GBA. Oh, be careful. Ah! Wasn't careful enough. If you hold the jump button, then you will do multiple jumps when available. I probably should be going for that extra life every time I die at that point, for safety. Oh my goodness. This is really frustrating. And I forgot about that, so I should use that. Ah, there are cheats. Dang it! I was looking at chat, not looking at the screen. Hit the spring again. Okay, tell me the cheats, Life Force. Hook me up with the top tips and tricks from the Game Masters. I need to get infinite healths and ammos to get through this. Because I'm so lazy. Stay in bed. I'm lazy, yeah. Stay in bed. Oh my gosh. These moving platforms just do not work at all. That's Argent Brucey not doing his job. Nuts. One of the cheats was a jab at Apogee, which I think they removed in later versions of Jazz. Fair enough. Now which one was Apogee, please? Apogee Software. They made video games, I'm pretty sure. Video and computer games. Probably just computer games, actually. Okay, I know there's a life there, and I know there's this thing up here. Special star. Yeah, baby. I don't care about yous, guys. Ah, nuts! It's the drummer boy, isn't it? Oops. I was just thinking maybe I shouldn't go this way this time, but I will. It's another one-up. To ring a dum dum. The thingy thing and dumbity doo. I have a drum right now, yabba dum dum, yabba dabba doo, yabba dabba gee. What happened to my... Oh, yeah, don't have any rapid fires anymore. They're all gone. Careful play. Spaz is here. Or I should say Jazz's brother. Okay. Oh, I didn't even get those dynamites. I don't think I can get through this bit. Currently. Plus it doesn't go through walls, does it? Oh! One of those shots managed to do its job. Careful play. Ah! Okay. Press P and backspace together and then type in the codes. Let me try that again. Well, that pauses, but is that just... Yeah, that's just pressing P. Okay. To the internet. Jazz Jackrabbit cheats. Apparently Boof makes you temporarily invincible. Okay, we'll test that first. Thanks for the hookup. Boof? No. Oh, I don't have a backspace key. I only have a delete key because I'm on a Mac. Oh, actually, I think I can do it with function. Did that work? No. Or command? Nope. Oh, that's not good. What did I do just then? Or is it option? Okay, that didn't work. See, I'm playing this in DOSBox, or rather like a Mac-specific DOSBox wrapper called Boxer. Press backspace and P and enter one of the following. Gives you an X. Yeah, Apogee puts you in 16-bit color mode. So what's one that gives all weapons? Gunhead. I can give myself a bird, an airboard, speed shoes, something that kills me. Yeah, I think that invincibility one would be very useful if I can get it to work. So how do I do a backspace command? It's one of these things. Is it control? I don't think I can do it. Maybe the boxer wrapper will let me enter certain keys. Send key. Backspace is not here. Delete is. Doesn't that just tell you everything? Hey, it worked! Okay, cool. So I was wrong. My delete key works as a backspace in this instance, and I can type in a code and it'll work. So Boof made me invincible. Excellent. Thank you for the advice, Life Force. So I've cleared this part before, so let's just invincible our way through it. Yes, no problem at all. Ooh, what's this? Maybe I can go in there. No, I guess not. I love getting pickups. Oh, that was the end. Wonderful. Life Force says, Apogee activates Apology mode, which makes the game slow and ugly. Don't miss the continuing adventures of Jazz. Call this number to check it out. Well, I missed the ordering info for Jazz CD, but I won't miss this. I'm going to call that number right now. No, I won't. Thank you for playing Jazz Jackrabbit Christmas Edition 95. Weird Epic Mega Games. Hope you and your loved ones have a great holiday season and a Happy New Year. And same from me. Thank you for your business, and we look forward to seeing you in 1996. That's funny. But yeah, as Life was saying, some familiar names here. Arjun and Cliff, the creators, plus Nick and Robert, the animation and sound or music, and the other people who worked on it too, Tim, Mark, Nigel, Mike, and Craig. Got a bigger score this time than I did in 95. But yeah, oh, we've been going an hour, but we've cleared, actually, since we're here, and we've just been given a cheat code. I'm going to see what Apogee mode looks like. Shall we? So, pause, and then Apogee. Oh, hold on. What? Maybe it doesn't work in this release, and it was only in the base game. That's possible. So you can tell when it works because I can type without deactivating pause. Anyway, yeah, so that didn't work. But we have one more thing to play today. One more Jazz Jackrabbit holiday special. Life Force says, I also look forward to 1996. Yes, well. Okay, let me see. I should be able to run it. No, run it from. Where was it? Oh, it's in my wine files, I think. Yeah, wine files. I'm going to use wine to play this. And it works quite well, actually. Well, actually. Jazz.exe. No, jazz2.exe. So, we have on the right side of our screen now the cover art for Jazz Jackrabbit 2, The Christmas Chronicles. And that's what I'm playing right now. This is included in the GOG.com download for the game if you're interested. Oh, hang on, I have to change the thing. Oh, but I can't change the thing. Can I do this? Ooh, hang on a sec. Okay. Yeah. I'm changing obs. 1 second. This one. And then this. Hope that works. Oh, I've gotten nothing. Okay, that didn't work. 1 second. Bit of troubleshooting here. You kidding? Alt F4 doesn't work? Alright, well, this worked before. Hit that button. And then quit wine. Okay, so hopefully this works. What I'm going to do is launch it and then... what's the... Hang on a sec. screen mirror. That's what I want. So all I have to do first is that, and then this, and then this. Yes, indeed. Jazz has gone from DOS to Windows. We're in Win territory now. So Jazz Jackrabbit 2, it was a sequel, improved a lot of stuff, added the second playable character of Jazz's brother, changed some of the controls and mechanics. And then there was a Christmas special in 1998, Holiday Hare 98, which was released in the US. I'm not sure now if that was free or not. I didn't confirm that. Ugh, yeah, I knew this would be a problem. And here we have a Sonic CD style animated intro. It's in a tiny little window box. That's really annoying. Can I change that? I wonder. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Oh my gosh. How embarrassing. I can always try launching the game in a virtual machine, which is something I do. Oh, it's not just windowed like that. I think it's actually cut off. It's not centered properly. That's terrible. Okay, well, let's try doing that other thing. We got time. It's cool. Okay, where am I? So, I'll do the thing I just said I was going to do. Whoa, what? Alright. Technical difficulties. That was dumb. Virtual box. So let me see. Windows 98. That would be spot on the right year, wouldn't it? But XP generally works better, I've found. So we'll try that. Copy these game files. No. I should do the installer so I can install it properly. And that would be in here. Jazz. Copy that folder. No, I don't need to. Riveting, riveting. JJ2 Xmas auto run. I don't need Adobe Reader. Let's install. Oh, I can probably show this now. So let me see. Pick this. Pick this. Wait, is that right? Yes, that's right. Oh, I think I just gave away what I'm gonna do next. But anyway, that's fine. VirtualBox VM. And we're just cutting off the very edges of the screen. That's cool. Yes, install it, please. Yes, create a shortcut on my desktop. I'd love that. Thank you, Windows. You're my best friend. Oh, golly, what's that? Uh-oh. Okay, cool. Oh, and the Jazz Creation Station. Yeah, that was a bonus in this release. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Okay, hopefully this looks correct. Ah, we're not getting any sound. More troubleshooting. No problem, no problem. Let me just confirm that. We'll get through this screen. Yeah, there should have been something here. Alright. So we're going to quit. We're going to run it in compatibility mode in XP. Isn't that clever of us? Right, I just remembered a reason why I don't want to run things in Windows 98. It's hard to get files into that virtual machine. So I might have to go into program files, or is it games? Yeah, it made this games folder in wine files. So properties, compatibility for 98, please. It looked fine, it was just the sound that was the problem. Curses. Alright. Still no sound. Options. This is not changing anything. Alright. Dang. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. So... what are you saying? Wine would like to... Just... Let's not do that right now. Did I try this before? I did and it looked weird, right? Or it didn't start again properly. Oh, but if I... Ooh, this might work. Okay. So, we'll pick this. Wait, where did it go? What? Ah, curses. Dang full screen mode. It had a window there. Okay, bear with me, bear with me. So because it's not proper window, it's not showing up in the window picker. But it changed the like display mode when I did it in full screen. Oh, here's something. The window showed up now that the opening cinematic is over. That's good. Ah, but it's still not there in the picker. But there was a menu up there. I saw the menu briefly. Maybe there's an option in the options menu to quit full screen mode, but now I can't see it. Well, I have to quit it then. Isn't this fun? Are we having a good time? So for now I'm going to mirror. And we're going to have that small version. I'll see if there's windowed mode, otherwise we'll just continue as that is from that. We could either have it looking good or having sound. And I think looking okay and having sound is a better compromise. Because the Christmas carols is a big part of it, right? Okay, we can skip this nonsense. Cool stuff. Spirits did it all in one night. Of course they can. Of course they can. I have 2 resolution options, baby. Advanced. Oh boy, that's nothing that will help me. What does that do? Ooh. Bean streaming. Oh, it's Tonya. Hello, Tonya. Tonya says it's me, the Intellion fan for life. Promising to play this game. Saying that they love Jazz Jackrabbit. That is awesome. We always like participation in the game club. Alright, well, forget it. This is the way the game looks because that's the way it has to be, unfortunately. Alright. We're a single player and... Oh, yeah. So, Jazz Creation Station, you could make your own levels, and this is where you put them. This is where you play them. Nice little animations here. And yeah, there's Laurie. So, like I said, Jazz Jackrabbit 2 was released, and then there was a Secret Files expansion which added Laurie as a playable character. The Holiday Hare 98 special edition was released in the US. Later on, they brought it out in Europe as a very limited release. I think the only major release it had was in Poland, and then in small quantities in other European countries. And specific to the Christmas Chronicles re-release of the Holiday Hare 98 content, which was in 1999, is that they added Laurie from the Secret Files to the holiday episode. So I'm going to pick Laurie because, yeah, she's a girl. And she's new, and she's very specifically, you know, in this version only. So yeah, we can see straight away here how big a difference this game is from the first release. Whoa boy, okay. Yeah, we're very zoomed out, which gives us lots of time to see things coming up on us and see all the way around us. Didn't stop me landing on that guy though. Oh well. Let's see, what else is different? We have a run button. Where's my run button? What did I map it to? Did I not? Hang on a second. Oh, but I don't want to quit now. It'll mess it up. Alright, well, if I need to run, I'll reach over and press shift on my keyboard. Anyway, I should be able to get a decent distance without run, but okay. And yeah, the other thing is this funny helicopter ear thing. Hang on, is that her ears? Because her ears are still hanging down her back. Is it one ear? Is she holding something? Oh, it's like one of her arms is up, right? I can't tell. Oh, no, it is her ears. She actually has a ponytail and ears and a hair tuft at the front. So her ponytail still hangs down her back, but she's serious to fly. Much like Cream the rabbit, of course. Although Cream flaps her ears instead of spinning them. But yeah, this is very different, isn't it? I think the sound is a bit low, but hopefully it's coming through. But yeah, very much the snow effects. Everyone's wearing Christmas hats. Oh, I blew up. Nice death animation. I like that. Welcome to Christmas Chronicles. Season's greetings from Epic Mega Games, Orange Games, and Project 2 Interactive. Now, Orange Games is the contractor who made the sequel, I believe. Although I think the key people from Epic still worked on it. That being Arjun and Cliff. But Project 2, I think, are the ones who published the Christmas Chronicles release, which is just the holiday episode and the level maker. So I don't know, it seems a little bit, you know, minor or stingy for a commercial product, but maybe it was cheap, I don't really know. You can butt stomp through some of the weak spots in the pathways. Here we go, the monitor. This might be what I was thinking of when I mentioned it earlier, but here's the Sonic the Hedgehog style. Oops, didn't get it. Butt stomp. So we're taking lessons from other kinds of games that were out at the time as well. Butt stomping from... I don't know, who did butt stomping first? I think of it as a Yoshi's Island thing. Ah, you flying jerks. How much health do I have? There's no on-screen health thing. Got toasted. Oh, Life Force left. Sorry, didn't say goodbye. Thanks for coming. Got a little dreidel emoji there. Yes, this is the Hanukkah special, of course. Yeah, you're right. Tonya Rayman also had a level maker on PC. She's saying, guess it was a common thing back then. Well, maybe partly common. I guess the dynamite's like a trap. If somebody runs into it. I think you can activate it remotely, but... I don't know, I feel like my controls were set up for Jazz 1, and now that we're in Jazz 2, it's a little bit off. I don't have a run button. Oh well. Homing rockets. So what's Tanya talking about? She's been reading up on Pokemon Sword and Shield fan theory since the game itself was terrible with its story and lore. But it's her favorite Pokemon game in terms of design and world, but the gameplay and execution is super lacking. Yeah, that's completely fair, I would say. Oops. Okay, so if you're moving faster, you jump higher. Yep. Bit tricky there. But Tanya's saying that's where her own Inteleon character comes in to expand on her own fanon lore. Yes, love that. Fan fiction forever. Oh, by the way, let's try and get in here, shall we? Yes, wonderful. Pickups, special stuff. You can already see the technical improvements and expansions on the original that Jazz 2 brought to the table. Oh, just seeing it on my stream window. It's so tiny. I apologize. It's the best I can do, apparently. What? Okay, so the shift for the run only works some of the time, apparently. Okay, there we go. Oh, had to use it to get across that gap. I really like Laurie's design, though. She's actually wearing clothes, unlike Jazz and Spaz. Sorry, Jazz and his brother. I hate that name, it's terrible. Okay. So I did play this briefly yesterday, and I got to this point and was stuck on that spring for a very, very long time and figured out that you had to use the run button. The spin button does not work. That doesn't help you cross that particular gap down there. Ah! Oh! I have a spin dash. This is even more Sonic than before. Okay, so you hold down. And then you press jump. It seemed like she was charging it for a bit. I don't know. There was a sound as well. Oh, you double tap down. I don't know how this works. Anyway, I wonder if that's an attack, because it looks like... The animation kind of looks like... See that? Yeah. That's nice. I like this. Yeah, there's a lot more to this game, for sure. And as I was saying to Life Wheels earlier, why didn't you pick this game instead of the first one? Oh well. There's no reason I can't play the second one myself. I feel like, I don't know, have at this point, have I discharged my obligation to the game club? Oh. Something I did opened this wall. Ah! Stupid dynamite. It's not very useful. Watch out for the spikes below. Ah, very helpful. Oh, I've just noticed my health, by the way. It's in the upper right corner. I wonder if Jazz and his brother have all these spin dash moves and stuff. Because I have played 2 a little bit, like I said earlier, but I don't know if I really got very far with it. I think we might have had the demo, like the shareware version, you know? If that was a thing. Oh, this is another Sonic thing too, by the way. Swinging on these poles. That's from that one underwater stage where, you know, you're carried along by the current and then he grabs the pole. I guess it's not really the same thing exactly, but yeah. Okay, so this is just like that other power-up. Or that other type of ammo. Dang it. All the way back to the start. I think we're a bit lacking on health pickups in this game so far. If this takes too long, I'll look up cheats for this game too. If need be. Okay, I want this monitor. Points. Oh, it says power up. Oh! It makes all my weapons stronger? Or it makes my current weapons stronger? And shoot extra bullets. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, I think if you're going through just one block... Oh, there was a carrot there. Yeah, I think if you're going through just one block, you can hold down and smash through all of them at once, but otherwise you get stopped after a little bit. Need a bit of speed to get up there, but I can't. That's alright, I'm not actually missing any health. Oh, Tanya's chatting up a storm here. Got to make the real Rayman 4 ourselves. Well, my opinion was always that the real Rayman 4 is Rayman Raving Rabbids GBA. Because some of the unused concepts from one of the two games that were purported to be Rayman 4, or that were intended to be Rayman 4, a lot of those concepts went into that game, RRR GBA. Ugh, nuts. What is the problem here? Maybe my button is working. It is working, but shift is just generally unreliable, it seems. That's unfortunate. But let's just cover the rest of this stuff, see if Laurie has an idle animation. Tonya says, I know Banjo-Kazooie fans complain a lot, but the thing I genuinely think Rayman 4 is... yeah, Rayman 4 is the game that she wishes would have happened. That's her equivalent of Banjo 3. So she's been playing Rayman Raving Rabbids on Xbox. You mean like the 360 version of the original game? Yeah. So that's just the Wii sort of minigame collection thing, but without the motion controls. You can see everything that was reused from the 4 prototype. It is fascinating. Yes, I agree. You can see some things that from those concept arts and things that made it to the final product. Yeah, and playing on Xbox is weird because it was a Wii party game. Yeah, and a lot of love there for the GBA version from Tonya. That's very nice. And we've seen a few different idle animations, actually. One, her stretching, and there's one where she holds up a mirror, because she's a woman, so obviously she's obsessed with her appearance. Anyway, she seems to be avoiding some of the stereotypes of female characters, but not all of them. I think in the manual or description, somewhere they describe her as athletic, which might be informing some of her abilities, perhaps, because, well, I don't know if the other ones have the spin dash, but I guess I'll find out. Come on, this is so annoying. I'm activating the stomp move accidentally, I think, because of the way the D-pad works on the PS3 controller, the DualShock 3, possibly. I think I was wrong. I don't think my L button is working. Oh my gosh, this is so irritating. Just for this reason, I'm going to look up cheats after I make this jump. Yes, great. Just so I don't die having passed that. Well, first I'll get to the bit where I open that wall. Is it shooting this box? Blowing up this box? Wait, what? I guess I need to blow up the box? Can I even backtrack to get the dynamite at this point? How did I open the wall? Okay, so that's a cool detail. If you shoot a pickup that's in the air, it will fall down. Oops. Okay, well, we'll give this another try. Actually, this is a good time to do the cheats. Let's do it. Cheat, 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 cheat. Interesting. Yes. How do I do this? It's just got a bunch of codes. How do I enter them? You just type them. Okay. So I can get a bird. That's lovely. I like that. Oh, it went away. Full ammo and all gun power-ups. Yes, we have everything. Let's try them out, shall we? That looks very small, but perhaps... small but powerful, I guess. Whoa, that looks nice. So that's a bouncer, freezer, homing rocket, split rocket. Ah, flamethrower, okay. Cool. Good to know. What else can we do with these awesome cheats? All guns, all shields. Okay, 40 seconds of a fire shield. Okay. Get to the ending. No, I don't need that. Ooh, flying. Yes, let us bypass that. Okay, I'm now in flying mode. No clip on. Well, they're still clipping. I still run into walls. But we can bypass that ridiculous... Oh, no, we can't. I still need a butt stomp to get through... get through those blocks, so we'll turn that off. Okay. Oh! Now we have an airboard. Okay, well, fine. Alright. Nothing. Ugh. Hey. Go away. Of course, this was part of the fun of these games that had so many awesome cheat codes, is just using them to run rampant. It's totally valid. Okay. JJ Fly, let's do it. Yeah, baby. Okay, cool. So... Alright, I blew it up. And yes, that is what opens this. Oh! Better not die at this point. Where's the invincibility code? God mode. Great. Oh, we even get a nice little effect around our character. Cool. Yes, I'd like to not die, thank you. Let's bring the bird back. Yes. 20 coins. I don't know what the coins do, but... yeah, that was a pickup. I can light up dark areas, morph into different characters, pass through obstacles. Oh, there is a no clip, so I could fly and no clip. That would just be too easy. Sugar rush. That's just going to make me run really fast, isn't it? Oh, okay, that's a pickup you get in the game, I guess. Sugar rush. What's this? A different kind of pickup. Oh, maybe that power-up applied to everything I have? I don't know. Yeah, these are purple now. I guess the power-up is improving everything somehow. Oh, it's just a bomb. So what power-up do I want to use? How about those homing rockets? Yeah. They do slow down a bit when they see an enemy, but that's cool. Oh, let me see. Oh, Tonya's talking about the development of Raving Rabbits. After E3 2006, the development shifted into a minigame collection. So within 6 months, they just redid everything. Really crazy stuff. Yeah, that's insane. Why would they... Ugh. I really want Rayman 4 as it was intended, you know, but oh well. But she says that she admires that they were able to make a mostly finished product. Yeah, sure. It's fine for what it is. I believe that's the checkpoint. Finally. You know what? Homing rockets are too slow. Ooh, triple. Excellent. Whoa. Okay, that's very Sonic. Speaking of which, I should be using my spin dash more. It's more like a jump kick. Uh-oh. I think I've clipped into a house. That's okay, I know how to stop that. What? Ah, hang on, what's the code? JJ no wall. I'm sure that's what I just typed. Ooh. I don't know if I'm turning it off or on. But either way, I'm completely stuck. Aha! Oh, God mode went away. Whoa, okay, no walls. Let's bring them back. Okay, cool. Turn that off again. Airboard. Okay. Some blocks can only be broken with a certain weapon. Luckily, I have all the weapons. Oh, the voice clip's very cute. That gun looks impressive, but I don't think it's that good. Oh, cool. We're done. Bust a move. Oh yeah, we can stand on the trees just like in the last game. It's the spread gun that I liked best, I think. Oh, have I lost God mode again? Well, I have something to say about that. I have God mode. I gotta say, I can't quite tell if the music is recognizable Christmas carols. It doesn't seem like it is. Oh, nice tip, you can stand on top of some of the trees. I figured that out myself, game. Thank you very much. Tonya's saying, oh, there's a Rayman history book that came out. Oh, I'd love to see that. Oh, gosh. I didn't know about that. Gem Trail entrance. Climb the treetops to find and stomp the entry crate. You know what? I don't care about that. Oh, stomping. Stomping the crate. That's probably how you break it. If you don't have dynamite, you can stomp the crate. Stomp the crate. Full ammo. Oh gosh. Oh, motion sickness warning. Okay. So this has got to be the same deal, right? Smash the crate, the wall opens. Yeah, and now I know how to do it. I'm sure if I'd played the base game, I would know all this stuff. Anyway, yeah, the Rayman history book. They were discussing how minigames were being finished in 1 to 2 days, 3 at the max. Oh gosh, no wonder some of them feel really half-baked. I agree it's a finished product, but yeah, it's maybe not the best Rayman game that exists, for sure. Hold on. Oh, what? The control's a little finicky, possibly because of, you know, wine and stuff, but... punching the box above you can be rewarding. Yeah, but I can't punch blocks. I think that's a special move that some of the other characters have. But I don't have the punch. I do like that you can knock the turtles over, the tortoises, and then use their shell as a projectile that actually hurts other enemies. Yeah, actually, that's one of the bad things about it, isn't it? Tonya, that it's crazy insane crunch. Crunch time is a blight on the video games development industry. The book also talked about how a Nintendo executive saw the earlier game and commented about how it should be made for the Wii ground up. Ugh. This is why you should never listen to Nintendo executives, ever. It is what it is, Gar. By the way, Tonya the Sobble and Tony the Intellion are twins. I really enjoy the gag of them being twins who ended up becoming entirely different. Yeah, I do think about that with Pokemon sometimes, since they can evolve, you know, pretty easily, and that completely changes their form. And then they have peers who are very different from them then. It is something weird to explore, sure. Tony, of course, being a Dynamax scientist in the end. Okay. I should catch up on your lore there, Tonya. Have you written this somewhere in a manifesto that I can read? The most satisfying thing in the game were the FPS segments, a lot of fun. So that's back on the topic of Raving Rabbids. Yeah, the FPS segments were pretty interesting. I think they were... What I liked about them was that they were the place where the most lore survived, because you had named enemies, and the final bit is you infiltrating the Rabbid's lair, and the boss Rabbid, Pinky or whatever, the small pink one, which is one of the main bosses in the GBA game. Gosh. Because before Rabbids were just minions, basically, and all looked the same. There were variations. There were lots of different types in the concepts, which survives in the GBA game and the DS game to some extent as well. So if you're interested in seeing Rabbids as a proper antagonist in a Rayman game, the GBA and DS versions have something for you. My goodness. Hey! I can fly. How about that? Tricky platforming? No thanks. Eee. Okay, we'll turn it off now. I said we'll turn it off now. It just cycles you through different flying modes. Cool. Oh wow, I can totally destroy the shells with my spin kick. Blue fire. That gun still feels underpowered. I think that goes a little further. Oh great, more tricky platforming. Alright. So Jazz's brother has a double jump, which would be very helpful in this situation. But I have something that's even better. Whee! Checkpoint. Is COD mode still on? I'm not glowing. Oh. Now I am, when I got that health. I don't get how this is supposed to work. Ow. Gotta cycle all my codes again. Alright. This might be important. Oh, great. No! Oh my goodness. Alright. I'll find out if it's important and then I'll come back. Oh my gosh. Yep. It was important. Okay, I made it without running. Thank goodness. Ah, sequence, I see. That's interesting. Disintegrate. Get owned. Yes. What the? Oh, so this is what the coins are for. Let's do the bonus. With the cheat. JJ coins. Yeah, let's do it. Ow. Help me, God mode. Wait, this is a bonus within a bonus? That's odd. What do I need coins to get out? I'm just so frustrated by the controls not working properly that I'm going to fly around a lot. I'm sorry. Oh, exit. Whatever. I don't understand the structure of those bonus sections. Okay, whatever. So, let me see. Back to this one was my favorite. Big explosions. Okay. So Tonya does have a manifesto, a personal one. But she'll probably publish it online later. Haha. Publish one for the bean and Minjo stuff too. Yeah, cool. She has all these universes worked out. Yes. So, as Tonya says, yes, I do genuinely like the Rabbids lore. I love a lot of the concept, and even stuff in the final product is so cool to see. I really like the Rabbids start to become fans of Rayman thing that was going on. Yeah. Yeah, he wins them over, doesn't he? In the original game, that could have led to Rayman trying to become more popular than their leader and overthrowing him. The Jabba the Hutt looking Rabbid design. Oh, yes. I don't remember that being in any of the finished products. Cheating time. What? For some reason, smashing crates opens up things elsewhere. Like pressing a switch in other games. I don't know if that really makes sense if you think about it. Please use your TNT wisely. Don't lose your grip. I can't make it up there. What? I wonder how many levels were designed around Jazz's brother, and then not having his double jump locks you out of stuff. Oh, okay. So Sugar Rush is just a thing that happens if you collect a certain amount of sweets. I assume I'm invincible. Oh, it makes me run. No? What? I ran for a second. What happened? Okay. Wow. Oh, I ran out. Well. I wonder how much there is to go. I'm streaming a little earlier than usual today. So it's pre-lunchtime for me. So I'm thinking about whether it's a good idea to change my time. Obviously it gives me a hard end time because I have to eat. But the problem is, if you stream before eating, then you're all like sluggish and stuff. Oh my goodness. Let's try the airboard for a bit. Uh-oh, about to die. Let's get that checkpoint just to be safe. And the one up. Lovely stuff. Hey you. Get owned. It's not bad actually. Gives you quite a good screen in front of you. Lovely. different kinds of crates though, and those were not the Switch crates. Gems, who needs them? Oh, I got stuck last time. Welcome to Burrowsville. Please drive carefully. Oh, Hey. Oops. Oh. Well, lucky I got that, didn't I? Lucky I got that, isn't it? I should have said. Gosh. God mode, please. Oh, well. Tanya's saying, in Sword and Shield, they sort of kind of talk about how Dynamax energy is used not just for turning Pokemon gigantic, but to power Galar. And there's sort of a plot about an energy crisis and running out of energy. Yes, that's true, I've heard that. And the villain... Oh, well, spoilers for Pokemon Sword and Shield, by the way. I will be talking about this right now. Because the villain is kind of a twist villain, but as Tanya says, the villain is an executive for an energy corporation, but it isn't well done. Yes, well, it's a very modern story, isn't it? Very relevant and applicable, but if it's not well done, then yeah, that's too bad. So for Inteleon Tony, I want to go through that some more. As a scientist for that company, I'd assume they'd go rogue and take things into their own hands. I do appreciate how Jazz Jackrabbit, so we've switched topics now, Tanya's saying, I do appreciate how Jazz Jackrabbit was shareware, so this wasn't piracy then, and more just like spreading the word, and if people wanted to buy, they bought it. Yeah, more or less. So the arrows are pointing this way, so I'll go this way. I think... Oh, yeah. Thanks, sign. Very helpful. Oh, gosh. Falls apart almost instantly. So, let me check real quick right now so I do have a definitive answer for you. But I know that this version of the game, Christmas Chronicles, that has Laurie in the Christmas levels, was a commercial release, but really only in Poland and a handful of other places. Holiday Hare 98 is what I want to know about. Holiday Hare 98 is based on the shareware version. 3 Christmas themed levels. How many have I done? Oh, unlike the Holiday Hare releases of the first game, Holiday Hare 98 was not available as shareware, but rather full retail release. So technically I'm pirating this. Apologies to Epic Mega Games, who still exist, by the way. Yeah, I guess I'll go buy Jazz 2 on GOG after this, because it's on sale. You get the base game, you get Secret Files, and you get Christmas Chronicles, all for the low price of whatever it is. I think it's $3.75 American dollars. Oh, you can blow the doors open. That's clever. Yeah, Holiday Hare 94 and 95 for the first game were shareware, which, as you say, is they encourage you to share it. That's in the name. It was a way to promote the full release and hopefully get people to buy the full game by giving them a taste of it. It's basically a demo. Now leaving Burrowsville. Please visit again. Nice little flavor there, but there's still a house here. Okay. Even outside Burrowsville city limits. Hey, get stuffed. Yeah, so I guess what I'm doing is playing the game to promote it to other people. But yeah, I should go and buy this since it is available. and in a complete form, which is what I like. Sometimes companies put out stuff on GOG or other services, but it's not a complete or definitive version of the game, and that really annoys me. Like, in a latter time, what am I saying? Like, if you're re-releasing a game in modern times or later times, if you're not making it the best version of it, then what are you doing, you know? That was really unfortunate that happened. I lost a lot of progress just now. Oh! Wait. Did I get the checkpoint? I guess I didn't lose progress. Anyway, here's a boss. It's like a devil who we saw on the candy level of Holiday Hare 95, right? Yeah, I guess I did get that checkpoint just before I died. That's cool. But since I'm just about to die, I have no more extra lives, we'll activate God mode for the boss fight, because who cares? Yeah, so there were like devil characters flying around in Holiday Hare 95, so now there's a boss version of that. That's fun. Okay, what do we want to use? Let's use the bouncer, because he seems to be appearing only on the ground. He's a real Krampus type. Of course, wearing a Santa hat, because why wouldn't you? It bounces backwards, so it's actually not that great for hitting him. Let's try something else. Homing rockets? Thing is, they're a bit slow, and he might teleport away before they get to him. Flame, too short range. Dynamite, no thanks. Try this one. Perfect. We got a password for completing this bit. Please visit project2.com. I wonder if that's still up. Very quickly, project... Oh my gosh, what the heck? What was that? Was that the high score table not displaying properly? Yeah, I guess it was. Project2.com. We're under construction. Please check back for an update soon. I'm sure this is not Epic Mega Games. Whatever it is, it doesn't quite exist. So, that was Holiday Hare 98, aka the Christmas Chronicles. Sorry about the screen being so stupidly up in the corner. Also, I don't know if there was volume coming through for that because, like, I didn't have access to my OBS panel because it's gone full screen. Actually, if there wasn't, then that whole thing was wasted. I could have played it in the virtual machine because that didn't have audio, but... Do you have audio? Tonya? Can you hear things? Ugh, what a mess. I'm really sorry about the latter portion of the stream, but oh well, that's how it goes. Technical difficulties. I could kind of hear some of it. Oh, that's good. I guess that's good enough. Alright, thanks very much for joining me. Oh, that's the uppercut punch. Maybe I did have that, but I just didn't know the button combination to use. Oh well, I guess we'll never know. I'm so bad at video games. I'm sorry. Alright, let's, let me see. So, Tonya asked, was the shareware the full game? No, it was a demo. It was usually like the first level, the first world, or whatever. First episode, they called them episodes a lot, and then you'd send away in the mail, and they would mail you like a disc, and it would have all the other episodes on it. Yeah, no, it is cheap. So, Life Force offered the option of playing the shareware demo for the first game, which is the first episode, plus the 2 Holiday Hare things which are also shareware, so you get a decent chunk of game for free, and that would qualify you for Game Club participation. But yeah, the original game is quite cheap on GOG at the moment as well, so it's not too much of a barrier. And yeah, I agree, it is fun to come up with your own lore. Cool. Yeah, there's a double pack, although it's not any cheaper than buying the 2 individually. But yeah, they're on sale right now. Go check out Jazz Jackrabbit and Jazz Jackrabbit 2 on GOG.com. Plug. Epic Mega Games. I do like to support companies putting out quality, releases of their old games. I did it for Monster World 4, and other ones that I cannot pull off the top of my head. But anyway, that's the end. Thanks for joining me on this special Christmas episode. Like, what, 2 weeks late or whatever? Week and a half. And yeah, there'll be many more fun games on stream in the new year with me, your friend Milo, and hopefully you, my friends, the audience. In this case, Gibbon, Tonya, Life Force, Bobinator, and whoever else was listening, watching. Loved yous all. Bye bye. See you next time.